Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. And today we have a very different one, where we are definitely going to be looking into some retro things. We're going to start off here with a shirt. Now, this is all from Temu. I've never dealt with Temu at all. Kind of like the rap on them for the longest time was it's just junk, but I think was it like the Super Bowl, they put out like a ton of ads and stuff, and their reputation has gone up slightly since then. So I'm curious. I just made an order. I think I've got a hat, a pin. This is a t-shirt. What was the other thing? Like a rug, something like that, where I spent like $26. So just kind of want to review, is it worth it? All the stuff is retro style thing, so we'll see when they come, what they are. But they seem cool, so we'll see what it looks like. We'll see how it handles, see if it's worth it, all that good stuff. So starting off with a shirt, this did come, I guess, about 5 days after I ordered it. So the other stuff still hasn't arrived. It just shipped yesterday. So that's just kind of an idea of the timeline. I wanted to go ahead and open up this one first because I wanted to actually be able to wear it. And then when we come back, after the next items arrive, I'll be able to give you a better idea of my thoughts on if it's worth it or not, how it feels, how it holds up after a wash, that kind of thing. So it does come in a very nice protective bag here, as you can see here. Captain Planet is the name of the game here. So let's go ahead, open it up, see how it feels, see how the print is. Alright, that's the kind of print. Alright, that's kind of what I expected. Fair enough. I think this was like $7, $9, something like that. And a lot of it is, I'm looking at a lot of these old school wrestling shirts that look really cool, that to get, you have to either get the modern WWE version, which is like $35 plus shipping, or you have to get the actual retro one, and those are, can be upwards of $100 plus. So it is kind of that kind of thick, like a sheet on it. It's not really printed, I guess. I don't know, maybe printed is not the right word, but it's very like thick. So usually, if that helps you understand kind of what it feels like. Let's see here. I did get a big old boy here. I'm not the skinniest guy in the world, so I need it anyway, but also that if it is kind of crap, then I could just give it to the wife to wear. No. Kiddo's trying to add their 2 cents in here. So yeah, there you go. Captain Planet. The power is yours. Colors are pretty decent. It's made to look distressed, but it's almost like it was distressed off of a gray t-shirt. I don't know if you get that vibes. Like, it's just kind of weird. But hey, I mean, for $9, I think it's okay. So that's just the first item. We'll get into the rest once they get here. But I'll wear this, see how it goes, and I'll get back to you with more of Temu. Is it worth it? Alright, we're back again. It's been almost 2 weeks since I filmed the first part of this video with the shirt. Note on the shirt, it was fine. I washed it. I've actually worn it again since then. It's held up pretty good, so no complaints on the Temu shirt. Now this looks like it might be a little silly. Not sure how the quality is going to go, just based on the bag and the feel of things, but I could be wrong. But let's go ahead, it's already kind of ripped, so let's just go ahead, rip in, and see what we see here. I want to say it was like $40 total shirt and this stuff, so all in all, it's not bad no matter what, but I guess we'll figure it out as we go. Alright, so there's that, and that. Let's go with the biggest thing first, and that is a Blockbuster kind of matte thing here. So interesting. It might actually be okay, especially for what I'm doing. Like, this isn't going to get stepped on a lot from where it's going to be in my collection. On the back, we do have some nice grippies, so that's a nice. And You know what? That's not bad. That's really not bad. Oh, throwing stuff, but that's not bad. Size isn't huge, but you know, it's just a little step mat. It's gonna go over by my 90s area, and I think that works. I don't have any problem with that. Actually, that's a lot better than I thought it was. I gotta admit. All right, next up, we got a hat. We got a hat from Temu. Like I said, this was like 2 weeks, so it was definitely a lot longer than I kind of expected, especially after getting the shirt so fast. I was not expecting this to be as long. Obviously, it was shipped from overseas, so all that plays a factor in things. But yeah, so definitely, if you're looking for something quick, you're not going to get that. Alright, so here we go. Universal Studios Florida. Printed on okay. Let's say not the greatest. Long term, yeah, this isn't going to hold up any version of any thoughts that you might have that this is going to hold on long term. More than a couple of wears. Let's see how it feels on the head. It feels okay on the head. Here, we never do this, but how does it look right there, huh? Good, okay, not too shabby. All right, but it's okay. Especially if you're doing a family trip or something, you guys want to have matching hats or something like that. I think this is okay. Or even if this is just your theme park hat, if you happen to have season tickets or something like that, and you don't, and you go, you know, once or twice a month, I think this will probably get you through a year. Okay, you know, assuming you don't get it wet, assuming you aren't too rough with it, I think you'll be okay with that. And now the final thing comes in a little baggie right here. So let's go ahead and rip into that. I think this was like $1.50 or something. So very cheap, obviously. Rip it open, get it out. Hopefully, maybe, sort of, possibly. Alright, get that out of there. Alright, very small, which is, you know, what I expected. I did not expect anything massive. Maybe like a smidge smaller than I kind of expected, but not anything big deal-wise. But we've got a Nickelodeon Studios pin. And there you go. And that is very detailed. I think the quality is there. That's really nice. Good metal. It comes with little backings. Let's see. You know, got your little backing there. That's really nice. I like that. I like that a lot. I think that's a very good quality, very good value. I think you would probably pay like, you know, in the parks, you'd probably pay $10 to $15 for this. I think if they put out something like this in the park. So, yeah, my all in all thoughts, I think I said with the shirt was $10. I think this was $10. The hat was like $7, and the pin was like $2. So I think it was under $40. For all this stuff, do I recommend Temu? Yeah, I think if you're not looking for quality, which if you're looking for quality at a price of like $3 an item, then you're probably not going to get it. But if you're looking for something to display on a wall, especially if you're a college kid or something like that, like, man, like this is a good way to decorate a dorm, military barracks, or something like that. Or in my case, just kind of add a little bit of accents, and a couple little nice touches that you can't really find on Amazon or anything like that for a nice affordable price. But that's just my opinion, and you guys may have your own, and if you do, we'd love to hear about them in the comments down below. And while you're there, you might as well go ahead and like the video, and of course subscribe to the channel as we post new content every single day. But it is time to get on out of here. It is time to throw one back. So for myself and Uncle BJ, we are going to throw one back. And we'll see you all next time.